money in the exam.
Okay. Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, good morning, I'm Mr. Singer. It's afternoon already? I wasn't for the picture at the time.
It's morning.
It's morning.
It's still morning.
Well, at least in Nairobi, it's still morning. Good to see you again. We're in another petition with you.
Yes.
In that one, as fate would have it, we're on the same side.
Now
And
you
Mr.
propose
Mwanza,
the same.
yeah, and Mr. Mwanza was on the other side. So, now the only complaint,
Yeah.
just with regard to Wajir North, as you've indicated,
Yes.
is in paragraph 32 of the petition, is that correct? As you refer to this in paragraph 6. Paragraph 42, paragraph 42. You have referred to this in paragraph 6. Is that correct? And the complaint was with respect to the, if you turn to paragraph 42, the issue was about the accuracy of the Form 37As and the tallying errors. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And in terms of your Wajir North, there are only 4 polling stations that have been raised. We can go through them very quickly. In your answer, let's start with Buta Arizo. That's a form at page 144.
Called what?
Buta Arizo. The only complaint there was about the tally in terms of the numbers, not the individual votes garnered by the candidates, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Just the, and you have put a form at paragraph 8, giving your tabulation as 309.
Yes, Your Honor.
So the issue there was a question of just the tabulation. You confirm this form, there are no agents present in that polling station, and it was only the presiding officer and the deputy who signed the form.
Yes, Your Honor. But also, the agents signing or not signing the form does not invalidate the results, Your Honor.
That's fine. If you look at the table, the figure on the right side, the total valid votes cast is 309, and there were 2 rejected ballot papers. But I don't know whether this I read it correctly or just the handwriting. Maybe I see if I look at the original. It the one at the polling station counts. Is that 309 or is that 300?
That's 309, Your Honor.
Or it's not very clear. You can see the 9 is not very clear. Is that true?
Yes, but it's 309, Your Honor.
It's 309.
Yes.
So the total for this polling station, I guess your presiding officer's handwriting is the one that is the problem.
Yes, I should think so.
Yeah. When we go to, I think that wasn't a big problem. Let's turn to Karadu Setan. Karadu Setan, yes. Karadu Setan, this is at page 145. It had quite a number of alterations, that's true. If you look at the fifth, Mohammed Lugas Sheikh, that one is altered. There's a correction rather. And then you have the number for Mukhtar Ahmed Ali is also corrected. Although that's countersigned,
Yes.
to be fair to the PO. And then you come to the total figure that is indicated at the bottom.
Yes.
In your figure, your tabulation is 258.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, and the complaint there was, the total was 318.
Your Honor,
What is the total votes garnered by Warfa Sirat Osman? You know there are two entries. There's 00 and then there's 060. Do you see that?
yes, that's 00, Your Honor.
Zeros.
Yes,
There's 00 down and the other one is at 060?
that's 00, Your Honor.
So there were two entries met and the other one was not cancelled.
With the reference vote, Your Honor.
You see, if you look at the line, I'm not sure whether I'm the one looking at the line wrongly. Where Warfa Sirat Osman is, there's a figure, and then below there's another
Warfa
one.
Osman.
Warfa, yes, Sirat Osman, the last one.
Okay.
There's a figure that looks like 60. Maybe I could look at the original.
Yeah, I'm looking at the form actually. But
Mine is not very clear. Let me just look at the original. That's what you're not. Sorry. Let me just see if mine is clear. Let's see. Like if you look at the original, it shows 60. That's why you see where the difference comes from.
Your Honor, I think the PO realized he entered the 00 in an incorrect position, and that's why he ended up writing the 00 baggage.
I'm just saying, so you can see in this original one, in fact, the color is different. Maybe I can show you that, Mr. I'm not asking. I know you're not in the polling station. You see that when you look?
Yeah.
It's 60. It's indicated 60. You see that?
Your Honor, I think that's more of his handwriting. I think he should actually present zeros.
You can see, I can just maybe give you the watch it. I think my lord has seen what I'm saying. The one just below the second one, the one in blue, looks like 060, and then the last one is 000. So that's what they decided. My lord has seen that.
One of them looks like
60.
there is a 600, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe that's the one else. Yeah. And that's, yeah, that looks like that, yeah. So,
Yes, so what do you want to say?
Mr. Figure, I know you're not in that polling station, but you can see,
Yeah.
the issue with that figure. I guess your presiding officer might have made a mistake in terms of the handwriting was a bit of a challenge. But you can see even the number is slightly different in terms of the size from the other ones. You can see that. Just in terms of the size of the handwriting in terms of the figures.
Yes, Your Honor, but if you look at also the total number of valid votes,
Yes.
is 257, and it tallies with what the numbers per the individual candidate.
If we give Mukhtar Ahmed Ali 0 instead of 60.
Yes.
Okay. But if it's 60, then the figures will not tally.
Yes, but you see, we are looking at handwritings here, so I can't. That would be a matter of interpretation, Your Honor.
And a matter of your presiding officer coming to explain
Yes.
whether it was him or his assistant who corrected that form. Is that true? We can move on, so let's not take too much time. The third form is the one for Nankosa Primary. You didn't have very many. The difference is only one. You confirm that's the next page 146. Let us watch it.
Yes, Your Honor.
For Nankosa, the only issue here is that there's no correction.
Where?
At page 146, my lord. It's the next one. I don't know if you have. They follow each other. There are only 4 forms.
Okay.
Funanhosa is the one immediately after just at page 146. There's a small amendment, and you can see there were no agents. So there were only 14 voters in this polling station. We don't want to make a big deal, but you can see the one for Abdullah Isia Abdullah has a correction, but there's no countersign. It's a small, I guess it was just human.
It looks like a correction.
Yes, but there was no countersigning.
Yes, Your Honor.
And there were no agents in that polling station.
Yes.
And then lastly is the one for Hote Primary School. if you look at the result for Adam Hassan Mohammed, there was a correction there. It wasn't countersigned as well. Is that true? And then the total, and I've seen what you say in your affidavit, that the tabulation should have been
251.
251. If that correction is valid, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. But also, what you need to realize is if you look at that particular form, the Hotel Primary School, if you look at the total value of what's down there, you put in the correct figure of 251.
In the right hand column, yes?
Yes.
And then the last, that's the last form that you have indicated in terms of the results. There aren't very many complaints regarding. We can go to the additional ones. This is at paragraph. Now the complaint at paragraph 43. This is just with regard to alterations. Is that true? The forms. This you've answered this at paragraph. Okay.
Yeah.
We can quickly go through those forms.
Okay. Yes, sir.
If you look, I'm at same form. I'm just following the results. After Hotel Primary, we go to the first one. Khalsa Abdullah, this is in your constituency. The amendments to the results for Ali Abdullah Ibrahim, and there's no countersigning. Just the countersigning.
Yeah, it looks like an alteration, but you also need to understand the conditions the POs were working under. Maybe corrected, I mean, his haste to actually do the tallies didn't countersign you on. But if you look at the figures for number of valid votes, it tallies with each individual candidate's votes. Ghana.
Until a point, let's go to the next one. There are many several alterations. First, on the results for Ali Abdullah Ibrahim, there is no countersigning. There is the mistake. I mean, there's correction on the total number of valid votes cast. The registered number of voters in the polling stations. There's quite a number. The presiding officer didn't countersign any of those. Is that correct? And then the last one. This is second last month of Rufo. There is a change in the results for Ali Abdullah Ibrahim. I'm sure there's a countersigning underneath.
Yes.
And number 3. So maybe that there is a countersigning there. It's not very clear whether he was also cancelling that signature. But you can see that alteration. So I'm just saying, I'm taking through the forms.
Okay.
And the last one is for Ogomoi. Ogomoi, there are quite a number of changes at page 151. You can see like 3 results were changed.
Okay.
The one for Abdullah Siyad Abdullah, the one for Adam Hussein Ahmed from 115 to 2, and Ali Abdullah Ibrahim from 006 to 115. But you see where the results for my clients are changed from 115 to 2, there's no countersigning. You notice that?
Yes, I do, yeah.
Yes, so that required the signature, and as you can see underneath there, UDA, UDM, and Azimio. But the requirement is that they should countersign all these changes. Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor, but I take that as an omission on the part of the PO, but you also take in consideration the kind of working conditions they also face on that particular day. But also, you see, there is ownership in that particular form because, as you can see, you have agents who sign the same from the different parties represented there.
What, Mr. Thika, the only thing you cannot verify is at what point these alterations were met. Is that not true? If they're not countersigned.
That's true, Your Honor.
Thank you. We did not have many complaints about your polling about your constituency, unlike the other constituencies. We didn't have a question about Kimski. We didn't have a question about supervisor assisted for. Supervisor validation through the assistance of POs. So thank you for attending and testifying in this matter. and confirming that these forms should have been signed in accordance with the process, and we've seen your answers. I'm certain.
Thank you. Thank you.